into washing your brushes, I do use the Sonia Kashuk brush cleaner, and it comes in a little spray bottle. That one is very good. It's antibacterial, and it leaves them feeling soft. They're still great. I do use brush guards. I highly recommend them. If your brushes mean anything to you, please be careful with the way you treat them, especially when you're washing them. It's really important to don't get water here, because then that loosens up your brush. It's nothing that can't be fixed with a little crazy glue, but I don't know, it'll just never be right again. You know, when you're washing it, just, you know, get it like that much into the water. Try not to do the whole thing, you know, because this is actually the only part that has product in it. So you don't have to go all the way down. But, you know, wet it. If that part gets wet, that's fine. But, you know, don't like hold it down in water all the way up to that point. Just dip this part and just work it into a lather, and it'll take care of itself. When you're rinsing, you know, kind of from the spout, just kind of hold it at an angle so the water is all going down. Hold it at an angle so the water's going down. Yeah, and slip your brush guard on, and just it dries them like this, and it's cheap, and they're great, and they're available at Walmart. It's the only really place I've seen them or have found them, because I believe I have like I think I have like 4 sets of brush guards, and yeah, a kabuki. The little kabukis. Kabukis are soft, they're warm, and they're lovely. They're like little creatures from heaven. Oh, little kabuki. Oh. But seriously, kabukis are great. What I like to use my kabuki for is, you have your color here, and then you have your contour shade or line, and I like to go in there in small circular motions, and it just buffs them out. That's what I use my kabukis for. I just use them to buff out. I definitely want to know what you guys use your kabukis for, because if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. Powder. When I apply my powder, I usually use something like this, brush, a flat powder brush. You can use something like this. This came with the airbrush set from Sephora, and I did use it for a while, but I was doing this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I hated it. I just didn't like doing this all the way around, and the brush wasn't even touching my face. It was the side of the brush that was touching my face, which it was like, I didn't like that, so I said, no thanks. And then I found my little bad boy here, who I love because he makes me happy. What else? I do love this. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. It's kind of like a blush brush, but it goes wide for some reason, and I love it. I love it for just kind of getting straight across like a highlight. Well, I don't know if you want that much highlight, but I just like doing things like even a blush, because look, it just stays and it just goes. It's good. This was a excellent foundation brush that I had for the longest time. And it's still my go-to brush. This is once again from the airbrush collection from Sephora, and I love it. I love the way it feels on my skin, and you could just dab your stuff on and do your thing. It's really, really good. This brush is a e.l.f. blush brush, and I really love this brush. I love this brush because it's small, and it's just, you could just sweep it across your face, and it's done, and you're good to go, and there's nothing that you have to worry about. Another brush that I love is this rounded powder brush. It's from the professional line at Sephora, and look at that thing. Look how lovely he is. I love this brush. I love this brush when I just want to blend everything together and just make that really nice, flawless, it just gives you a really flawless look, and I love that. it just looks very put together and very nice. This is also a crease brush from the Sephora airbrush line, and look at that. Look at that bend in there. It's extremely soft. This is for, like, I wouldn't use this to apply a color. Well, a color, but I would use it more for a natural look, just to kind of get your eye definition going. That's what I would use it for, because it is so soft. I want to thank you all for visiting my channel. Please don't forget to rate, to comment, and subscribe. I really need to know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are feeling about this, so please let me know. And once again, thanks for watching.